What's going on, my fellow explorers and adventurers? I'm the Gmod Explorer, and welcome to my top 5 Garrys mod maps. Now, before we get started, this episode is going to commemorate episode 50 and below. So anything above episode 50 will not be covered in this video, for those who are wondering and watching from the future, whoever you may be. If anything, before we get started, I do want to point out a couple of things before we do get started with the video. Point 1, these are all opinion-based maps, so each map will be opinion-based based on, you know what I like about the map. Every map is good in its own right, but this is just my own opinion. It's my third time saying it. Bullet 2, these are based on experience. So whatever map made me, the most scared, or maybe whatever the whole map, give me the best story, and, maybe it just looks in general. So who knows? We could, I mean, I do. I mean, I'm making this video right now. Bullet 3 is all going to be spoilers, so if y'all are here watching and hoping not to get spoiled from a map, then that's on you. But yeah, let's get started, yeah. There's also a random Steam gift code throughout the video, so look for that. Number 5, the GM Crazy Rooms. This map in particular was ridiculous. This map hurt my head a lot. I don't know. I mean, every room is like sideways, upside down, left side, right, you name it. There's even a room or two that were normal, and it's just like, it's a completely confusing room to like go through, and it's just like completely awesome too at the same time. You have to climb over boxes, climb over trash cans, recycle bins, all that awesome stuff. You have to climb over everything. Tables, chairs, and anything just to get to the next room. And I really like it. The fact that not only did it hurt my head a lot just to traverse through this map, but also the fact that, it's really cool to go through and look through. This might even be a good game mode for hide and seek. I'm not too sure. This map is really confusing. And at the same time, it's really cool and really interesting. And I have not explored any other map like this. And I really do love this map for what it is, and especially for, giving the experience of wanting to throw up. It feels like I'm on a carnival ride going through the entire building and exploring different rooms, but at the same time, I'm walking on the ceiling like I'm Spider-Man, and it's really cool. You should really check this map out. This map is created by Gooball60. There are no required textures for the map. I don't believe. I've read the description. Actually, I don't even think there is a description for this map, other than some questions and stuff like that and comments. So do be sure to leave a comment down in their map description. And also, before we move on to the next map, I just wanted to say none of these maps are in any particular order. So no one's better than the other. All of them are equally the same, but in various unique ways. But this map in particular I wanted to put in first because I really do like this map. It's really confusing. It really is. And there aren't really any secrets in this map other than hurting your head, which is one of the really cool reasons to explore this map. And also, be careful when you're Z-clipping. It's really hard to position yourself in certain angles and stuff, but I'm pretty sure y'all can figure it out. I mean, no, yes. Well, either or, this map is really cool, and you should definitely give it a look. Number 4, GM Liminal Basement. This map is created by Garfield 1604 or 1604, which however you want to read it. This map in general was really interesting, actually. There's a bunch of secrets on here that I still haven't even found, and I even got a comment from the Mac developer telling me about those secrets that I haven't gotten to. I'm a bad explorer. But this one actually has a description, and I think this was my first map I explored for liminal stuff. No, I think it was Liminal Hotel. I'll have to go back and look. But this one in general was actually kind of creepy too, and I hate you, Matt. I'm looking at you. Matt Garfield, I hate you. No, but this one's on the list because this actually, I think, was my first one where I actually kind of got a little frightened a little bit because, I mean, I was just especially that one room downstairs in the dark, I was really, really scared. And I didn't like it. And but if anything, it actually gave me a sense of it actually immersed me into the map actually more than not, because there were actually sounds in different rooms, and it was actually really cool. The next box should work on this map actually, but then again, I mean, they always get stuck somewhere random, so who knows. I'm gonna read the description a little bit, the little story a little bit. You are inside the basement of an apartment building. Just you, hallways, storage rooms, and the buzzing neon lights. Now, I don't know exactly what this is that means, but I mean, it is kind of like a dream map, so I mean, it's got that going for it. Don't even get me started on the mirrors. Oh my gosh, there's a mirror downstairs in the basement, and it's like literally in the corner. You'll see right here in just a sec, right there to your left. It's just ridiculous. It's just like, oh my gosh, it scared me because my avatar's like completely like darkened out. I didn't know what it was, so I was like, ah. CSS, Half-Life 2, Episode 2, and Left 4 Dead 2 might be required for this map for some textures. But all in all, this is actually a really cool map, and I think this is my first experience of a of a scare or being frightened or being really immersed into exploring. Actually, but yeah, check out the developer and this map. I think it's really cool. Number 3, GM Liminal Space. There's a couple authors for this one, so I'm going to read them so that way they all get credit. Data Skis, Fork, I can't read this one. Kakia. I'm bad at names. And Drago. These are all the creators for the game or the map. God, I'm so bad at creating content. But I'm going to read a little bit from the description, and then I'll give my overall opinions on the map. This map is a combination of almost every type of liminal space, such as school corridors, back rooms, computer rooms, pools, dream pools, dead malls, motel corridors, and so on. This one is quite psychedelic. Also, there's ambient music, which is created for the map. It does not need any custom textures, but this map is very, very, very big. Not as big as Metro Deluxe. That map is huge. But yeah, there's a secret or two in here I wasn't able to figure out in this map, and I wish I had took more time on it, but I was running out of computer space at the time, so I couldn't really take the time to do it. But yeah, there's a bunch of rooms in here. There's a pool room. There's a big I don't even get me started about the big red corridor. You're probably looking at it right now, but I got lost here. I got lost in this giant corridor. I'm pretty sure I opened every freaking room, but if I didn't. Oops, my bad. But there was a secret or two, like a YouTube link here and there, but I won't spoil too much of it. I mean, but you're watching this video, so I'm assuming you've already seen it. So if you want to see my reaction to the map firsthand, you could probably just go and watch that. Yeah, this map is huge. It's big. It's kind of spooky in its own little way. Another dream map, which is really cool, just like the last one. But this one's a little bit bigger, and it's got almost every single thing you can think of as a liminal space, or so it says in the description down below. I haven't really explored too many liminal spaces maps because, I don't want to do the same thing over and over. I want to give every map its love and all of its affection. I haven't even done any scary maps yet, which this kind of gives me that feeling that it could be a scary map. But then again, this map is really good for hide and seek, if anything. But yeah, there's an AI node, there's meshes, there's cube maps, so there's reflections and stuff. So this map is really detailed, really high quality, and it's actually optimized too. So I mean, it's got that going for it. There's also an Easter egg or two for a liminal space I've already explored, but it's not on this list. So you want to check that out? Go check that out. But yeah, this map is really cool. You should definitely give this map a look. And yeah, really cool map. Number 2, RP Southside. If you thought liminal space was big, just think about RP. This map is big. This map is bigger than that. It's an RP map for sure, and it's created by Fishkey. These names, I swear. But no, this map is big, and it's an RP. Yeah, definitely deserves an RP before, which means roleplay for those who don't know what that means. I'm looking at you, millennials. Okay, so basically, this map is big. It's got a hotel. It's got a motel or hotel. It probably has both, honestly. It's also got a hospital. It's got a store, convenience store. It's got all the works. There's over like freaking 40 interiors, heavily detailed atmosphere. Tons of interactive objects such as toilets, vending machines, doorbells, dumpsters, light switches, custom soundscapes, Easter eggs. Yes, there's definitely Easter eggs. I think I found some of them. I'm not too sure how many there are. This is just me reading the description. But I don't know how many Easter eggs there are. There's LDR, HDR, oh, the reflections. It's optimized. Like, I don't lag when I didn't lag when I was recording this. This was my first two-parter video too, I believe, and it was really long. The first one was a short video. The second one, oh my gosh, it was even longer than that, and I missed a ton of stuff. It also gave me a bunch of creepy vibes too, and I didn't like it. But no, normally I would figure out the stories of the maps, but I haven't really talked about in the past couple numbers. But this one doesn't really have a story either. It's an RP map, and some of this is mostly like exploring. Like this map is big, and it's really cool to explore, especially after I spent a total of almost 2 hours on this map just trying to find everything, going through all the doors. I went through all the doors and buildings I could. I found so many cool things. But oh my gosh, it's so big, and there's streets, alleys, rooftops. There's a sewer and a sewer system. You're joking. Like, this map is probably the most realistic map, at least so far, that I've explored in terms of size. But there was another map I explored was really realistic, which was the ambient house, which was really cool for a small map. And that one had a really cool story that I had figured out, but I didn't read the description of that one just yet. So I'll have to go back and see if there was an actual story for that one. But this is not about this map. There is a day version of this map, but I'm not including that one in this video because I haven't explored that one yet. I like to keep the day and night versions of maps separate, just in case, you know, there's different things to find, like a different, I don't know, Easter egg? Who freaking knows? There's a nav mesh, I believe. It only works for Nextbots. I'm pretty sure there's an add-on for Nextbots too, but you can just generate one yourself. But really cool map, really awesome stuff. A lot of places to go, a bunch of doors to open, buildings to go through. It's really big. If you like exploring big maps, this one is definitely for you. You should definitely check this one out. Yeah. And last but not least, number 1, Metro Map Redux. Not Deluxe. I don't know why I said Deluxe on the last one. I don't know why that went through my head. But anyways, this map is, well, let me just read a little bit of the credits and the disclaimer. Map was patched by Grandiose Gaming and originally made by URFIM, which means the map was originally made by a user, and I guess it was put onto Garrys mod. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I think that's what it means. The map contains extremely open surface and a metro system, tons of different stations, reworked rails, gates, blast doors, corresponding buttons, abandoned tunnels, stations for exploration, a redone nav mesh and AI nodes, collision for custom models, and packed and compressed textures. I don't think this map needed anything. I mean, I didn't have to download anything, but I usually like to keep CSS on me when I explore stuff, just in case. But if you thought freaking RP City was huge, or RP Southside, my bad. If you thought that map was big, this one's huge. I can't tell which one's bigger, this one or. Honestly, I'm starting to think it might be this one. This map is really cool. It's got its own story. It doesn't say the story in the description. But I did come up with the more compromised story in the video. You can watch in the description down below for my videos of me exploring this map. But this map was huge. It was creepy. There was a lot going on in this map. There were so many corridors, so many doors, and this is an explorer's like almost like an explorer's dream map, honestly. And it's also realistic too. It's also really cool and realistic as well. For a map like this, it's like every turn makes you want to question everything. Like when you go to the surface, you'll be like, what happened here? And when you go deeper into the metro, it doesn't even feel like a metro. It feels like an entire civilization used to live down there. You know, it's just really cool. It's just a big map in general. It's just wow. I am astounded by this map. Like, with its story, with its presentation, it's just, all of it is good, and I love exploring this map. Like, I feel like there's a lot more corners and turns that I can easily just freaking, you know, just take. I feel like I haven't even explored this map thoroughly. Like, this was another two-parter too, and I put so much time into recording that video that I feel like I feel like I missed another thing. Like, I don't know. There could be more secrets for that I don't even know about in this map. And you know what? I think that's the best thing part about this map is I don't know if I'm going to be able to, if I was able to hit everything or not. But you know, with some Z clipping, I was able to check everything, so I hope I got everything. But if not, I'll always go back and explore it again. Or if there's another variant of this map, who knows? But yeah, this is a really cool map. You should really check this out. This one's like completely an explorer's like map. You should really like. I'm not going to spoil too much of it, but there's like one or two like let's say artist renditions of things that shouldn't be shown to children on walls sometimes. So if you're going to be on this map, be careful of those if you're going to go down there. But other than that, really cool map. A lot of rooms, and it's just this is basically like the RP map for like post-apocalyptic. Oh my gosh. Post-apocalyptic map you could possibly explore. So you should definitely check this one out. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching my top 5 Garrys mod maps. Here are the last 2 letters for the random Steam gift code. They are hidden throughout the entire video. They're very difficult to find and make sure every single one is visible. Also, yeah, if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in episode 51. Bye, guys.